1. Hold on tight.
Batman speaking. Warning all of you to brace yourselves for big news.
The biggest.
Tell them, Robin.
Holy superlatives, Batman. It's really exciting. Soon, very soon.
You want to make a hit record? I'll tell you what you do. You go to Cleveland. You order yourself up a brew. You look at the bubbles. You raise your glass. Take another drink. You watch the time pass and you go, ow! Shazam! Feeling grand, get some mosey into town. Raise hell all around, we're gonna have a good time. Damn, you better ham out the boogie till I'm blind. I got a $quarter wine, I wanna get myself primed. Running down the road, I got the back tire smoking. The highway is open, not a cop in sight. No red light flash, I'm gonna hamper my action. My path is clear, my timing's right. And I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. I come to chase your women and drink your beer. Pop the top off a rolling rock, turn up that rock and roll. Don't lay no boogie woogie. Oh, I wanna hear that music in my soul. Second gear down Main Street, roaring into town. Women, grab your children, both the doors shut her down. Peeking out from windows while the men folk pray. They're speaking frightened whispers, hell, the weak ones faint. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a demon in the air? A fire-breathing, baby-eating, mother-beating bear? Is it murder? Is it rape? Is it the Watergate tapes? Or a mere hallucination? Cause folks matter space, so it's a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Who's come chase your women, drink your beer. My, here he are, you see him striding to the bar. He's got a girl on every arm and 3 or 4 to spare. Hell yeah, ain't he neat, dressed to kill from head to feet. The tavern quiets down and people stare in disbelief. He got the chrome-plated platforms 9 inches high. Batteries in the soles, neon lights on the side. A patent leather jacket with a picture on the back. It's Marilyn in the nude with a tattoo on her ass. That skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio's come to chase your women, drink your beer. Stand aside from the bar if you haven't come to drink. Throw your water in the sink, give me whiskey in my glass. The bourbon tastes mean, but it sure beats Listerine. To get your breath twice as clean, get your high twice as fast, run out of wild turkey. Jack Daniels is fine. Keep your chin and tiny cold rib wine. Tequila in a pinch or even vodka's alright. I got a roaring in my ears, got a burning in my eyes, and I'm a skinny little boy from Cleveland, Ohio. Come drink your women and chase your beer. Good people, good people. Now you know my story, you're aware of my curse and how this decent model citizen was transformed by lust and thirst. Take heed of my warning, walk the straight and narrow trail, shun the gaily painted ladies, bright lights and booze. Wealthy, sitting all alone watching TV, home in bed, and your skin will start to prickle and your hands will start to sweat. You reach for the bottle just as sure as I stand. You raise it to your lips, you take a drink, and then Shazam, you're an ectomorphic young man from the Midwest, come to rape, pillage, and plunder all over flatland of Cleveland. Skinny little boy.
Godfried here. There was no one bigger when it mattered less. The man with the perfect face for radio. The tattooed madman psycho, Mike.
See, that's high. This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
To back up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
What a first match we've had here today on Southeastern Wrestling. We like to have some videotaped highlights that we'd like to show right now as Leduc makes his way to our broadcast desk. Exciting first match. Tony Charles, U.S. Junior Heavyweight Champion, the winner of the World Junior Heavyweight Champion.
How about the Southeastern Champion here?
The Southeastern Heavyweight Champion is with us, and we have some videotape, Joe.
That's right, roll it. I want to talk about a man. The punk has tried to hurt the man, but he can't do it. Just look at him. He's tried to look at all the people and get some cheer. Rougeau, you're not here to get cheer. You're here to try to beat me and try to take this belt. I'll tell you something, punk. You better start hitting me a little harder because you're a little too light. 21-year-old, you're a little too light, and you're going to start to eat potatoes because you're against a man. And you're going to have to find out because, Rougeau, you don't know what experience is. I've been in this business a little longer than you. And look at it now. See, the man can't do it. That's only a little trick of my own. Don't worry about it because the man is going to be laying down and we're going to have to teach a little respect lesson to you, Rougeau. You watch him right now. He's going to take his pill and he's going to have to shut up. Now it's time for the man work. This is a man's world, Rougeau, and you're going to find out.
Comments you're hearing from the Southeastern heavyweight champion, Jos Leduc. And here you make use of that belt.
I make use of anything, Charlie Platt, because the name of the game is winning. And who's got the belt? That's right. There's another belt that you're going to see in a minute. We're going to show you a little something here. The punk has been unrespectful to me, and I'm going to show him a little lesson. Because first of all, he's just a punk. He's a pimple face, and he's a test tube baby. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't belong here. Your next trip, when you finish here, Rougeau, is back south and then to Puerto Rico or some kind of island. There you go. You want some belt, Rougeau? You got a belt now, punk.
There you hear the comments.
That's all there is to it. You want the belt here. This belt belongs to me, and nobody's going to take it away.
He'll be taking on Jacques Rougeau in today's television main event. Television main event. No time for the introduction.
The entire studio. What a wild day for Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Our television main event, the Canadian Lumberjack, Jos Leduc, and Jacques Rougeau. Leduc on Rougeau, right from the opening minute when Jacques climbed in the ring. Jos Leduc trapped Jacques Rougeau in that bear hug. Jos Leduc had been working on the back of Jacques Rougeau. Clamps down with that bear hug, twisting and grinding the lower back muscles of Jacques Rougeau. Rougeau showing that fighting heart, fighting for everything he's worth. Rougeau trying to get to that nose of the Canadian Lumberjack. Jacques Rougeau trapped in the bear hug of Jos Leduc. Leduc squeezing 285 pounds. The tremendous strength of the Canadian Lumberjack coming to bear on the lower back muscles of Jacques Rougeau as the television studio audience goes wild. Jacques Rougeau trying to fight his way out of the grip of steel of Jos Leduc. Jacques Rougeau trying to prize back the head. Referee Larry Brock twice. No! Rougeau fighting back for everything he's worth. Somewhere deep down inside this young man is something that makes him fight on. Trapped by the Canadian Lumberjack, Jos Leduc, in that bear hug.
And what an excitement.
Wait a minute. Leduc has tied Rougeau into the ropes. Out comes that belt. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that.
What does he want? What? He wanted. Look at this.
Rougeau has the belt of Jos Leduc.
And Rougeau using it well. Wait a minute.
The sheepherder's into the ring.
Let's get out of this.
The television main event. One fall with a 15-minute time limit. Now entering the ring, 231, Montreal, Canada. The Southeastern heavyweight champion, Jacques Rougeau. His opponent, 285, Montreal, Quebec, the Canadian Lumberjack, Jos Leduc.
Joe Leduc taking on the Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, Jacques Rougeau. Keeping with our dream match tradition, this is it, our television main event. A main eventer in any arena throughout the country. A lot of anxiety between these two men, a lot of problems popping up in the last 2 months between these two fellow countrymen, and still a lot to settle in the minds of both Jacques Rougeau and Joe Leduc. And referring to something you said about a feud going to the point of almost war, this would have to be it, because a lot has happened between these two men in the last couple of months, Rick.
So many factors enter into the differences between the Canadian lumberjack and Jacques Rougeau. National pride, professional pride, family pride, and just basically pride in being a man. Leduc dropped the Southeastern title under questionable circumstances. Catches Rougeau, tremendous body tackle. When that 285 pounds catches anyone, they're going to move. The Canadian lumberjack, Joe Leduc, with the 50-pound weight advantage on Rougeau. Rougeau with a slight edge in speed, maybe a slight edge in the fundamental scientific knowledge of the sport, but the Canadian lumberjack has been a wrestler for quite some time and a very, very successful wrestler. When you talk of a world-class competitor, Leduc likes to call himself a citizen of the world. And it's not an exaggeration. This man has wrestled at the 4 corners of the world, 6 of the 7 continents. The Canadian lumberjack, Joe Leduc, known throughout the wrestling world and the world at large. Test of strength between both men. Leduc would have to have the advantage here at 285. They didn't call this man the freight train for nothing. Leduc, the man who pulled a Greyhound bus by himself. Certainly one of the strongest and most powerful men in professional wrestling. Rougeau, dynamic and tough in his own right, very, very hard on physical conditioning. A day doesn't go by when you won't find this young man in the gym. The Canadian lumberjack with the advantage, that tremendously powerful side headlock, those 22-inch arms clamping down on the young Southeastern champion's head. Jacques Rougeau, Charlie, puts a lot on the line, but he brings against Joe Leduc on television. With a tremendous flying dropkick that rocks the Canadian lumberjack. Leduc with the advantage throughout the first 2 minutes of this match. Took his attention off Rougeau long enough for this young man to get up in the air with those devastating drop kicks, and Jacques Rougeau just might be turning this match around. Side headlock on the Canadian lumberjack from the Southeastern champion. Joe Leduc, the man Jacques Rougeau lifted that title from, and Charlie, you know the pride of the Canadian lumberjack, and you know that he has not forgotten that Jacques Rougeau is the man that beat him for that championship.
That's the understatement. And going back to that personality profile, bringing out all the points that Leduc did, Leduc, somewhat of a madman in the past 2 or 3 months here in the Southeastern wrestling area. Right now he's opening fire on Jacques Rougeau. Good block by Rougeau. Rougeau fires back with the right of his own, and a good right connection to the side of the head. Rocks the big man.
Jacques Rougeau, who just moments ago looked on the verge of defeat, has completely turned this match around, stunning the Canadian lumberjack. Lifts 285 pounds over his head for a full body slam. A count of 2 on Joe Leduc, and it's a testimony to the toughness of the lumberjack that he was able to power out of that, Charlie.
Good form by Rougeau. The reversal by Joe Leduc, going right head on into ring official Marvin Kelly.
Kelly outside the ring. Leduc leaves the ring and heads for the dressing room, but what? Having a wait a minute. Aerosol.
What is this?
An aerosol can. What is that? It's a stench in the television. The stench in the... Leduc spraying that cloth with something from an aerosol can has wrapped it around the face of Jacques Rougeau. There's a hospital-like smell in the studio, almost a sickeningly sweet smell. Rougeau is Rougeau is on the canvas. His legs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa. Rougeau with clippers.
The Canadian lumberjack, Joe Leduc, a pair of barber shears, is
This is
cutting
ridiculous.
the hair.
This is beyond
the hair of Jacques Rougeau.
This certainly
Rougeau almost.
This is beyond the sport of wrestling whatsoever. This is personal.
This is not wrestling. There should be. Is there someone? Senior referee Larry Brock and Jacques Rougeau unconscious.
Brock
Leduc
taken out on that foot. This is getting.
This is the smell in the studio arena. Almost. It's a sickeningly sweet smell. Rougeau hasn't moved since Leduc clamped that towel over his face. In the years that I've followed professional wrestling, I've never seen anything like this. This is disgusting. Joe Leduc shearing the head of Jacques Rougeau. The Canadian lumberjack. Patches of bald scalp. So this is sickening.
I don't want to. I don't know what this.
Jacques Rougeau still ill from whatever that the sickening smell in the studio.
Something that smells on the something like ether.
I'll tell you what. A lot of bad moments in my life. And I want everybody to know out here. Yeah, you could go ahead. So you go ahead and look. You could look at my head and tell everybody how much a man you are, Joe Leduc, but you just showed your true colors. And I'm not embarrassed to walk here bald-headed because I beat you. I put my hair up for that belt, and I won it. I worked hard for it, and I sure didn't expect you to... Wait. I'm going to tell you one thing, Leduc. You're doing it your rules. You're doing it your way. Tonight, my man, I'm going to decide to do it my way. Any night I get with you, anywhere it's going to be at, I'm going to put my rules and my size 12 right up here, and I'm going to get you, I'm going to put more scars on your head that you ever had in your whole life, and I'm going to open them up. I'm going to make you look like a real Canadian, Leduc.
And I rate Jacques Leduc, and rightfully so.
There's no need to fear. PsYcHo Mike is here.
Hey, this is the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now. Oh, yes, the tattooed madman PsYcHo Mike. And this has been my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem. Part-time crazy. 100% psycho. Thank you very much for joining me. See you on the next episode of PsYcHo Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem. So, stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. Stay fucking crazy. Huh?
I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do what you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. Son of a bitch.
I've seen your stupid videos. Actually, I'm lying. I haven't seen your stupid videos. I've heard about your stupid videos. From me to you, go fuck yourself.